The 2026 Lexus LC arrives as part of a long and carefully managed development cycle. Lexus has historically taken a conservative approach to redesigning its flagship Grand Tourers. The LC originally debuted as a production version of the LFLC concept. That concept appeared in 2012 and set unusually high design expectations. Transforming such a dramatic concept into a reliable production vehicle required significant engineering time. The original LC launched in 2017 after several years of refinement. Since then, updates have been incremental rather than revolutionary. The 2026 model continues this pattern of gradual and deliberate evolution. Rather than rushing a full replacement, Lexus focused on refining existing strengths. This approach reflects the company's broader philosophy of long-term product stability. Delays in major redesigns have been linked to shifting emissions regulations. Global safety standards have also influenced the LC's development timeline. Supply chain disruptions during the early 2020s further slowed major updates. As a result, Lexus prioritized structural improvements and software updates. The 2026 LC, therefore, represents a mature stage in the model's lifecycle. It reflects lessons learned from nearly a decade of real-world ownership data. Launch expectations suggest a staggered rollout across major global markets. Japan and North America are expected to receive initial allocations. European markets may follow depending on regulatory certification timelines. This measured rollout strategy reduces risk and ensures consistent quality control. Pricing for the 2026 Lexus LC reflects its position as a premium Grand Tourer. In the United States, estimates place entry pricing above $100,000. Higher trims and performance variants are expected to exceed that figure. In Japan, pricing aligns closely with domestic luxury coupe competitors. European pricing remains influenced by emissions taxes and import duties. Compared with German rivals, the LC remains competitively positioned. It is not intended to be an affordable sports car. Instead, it targets buyers seeking craftsmanship and long-term ownership stability. Value is emphasized through build quality rather than aggressive pricing. Ownership costs are expected to remain relatively predictable. This aligns with Lexus's traditional focus on cost transparency. Lexus has built its reputation around reliability and engineering discipline. Since the brand's founding in 1989, durability has been a central priority. Early models like the LS400 established this reputation globally. The LC represents Lexus's effort to combine reliability with emotional design. It serves as a flagship coupe that communicates brand identity. While Lexus is often associated with sedans and SUVs, the LC plays a symbolic role. It demonstrates that the company can compete in design-driven segments. At the same time, it maintains traditional Lexus build standards. Long-term testing and conservative tuning support this philosophy. The 2026 LC continues to emphasize mechanical longevity. It avoids experimental technologies that could compromise reliability. This strategy appeals to buyers seeking both style and dependability. The LC is built on the GAL platform. This architecture is shared with several Lexus and Toyota luxury models. It uses a combination of high-strength steel and aluminum components. Carbon fiber reinforced plastic is used in selected structural areas. This mixed material approach balances weight reduction and manufacturing consistency. The platform prioritizes rigidity and low center of gravity. These characteristics improve handling predictability and ride comfort. For real-world driving, this translates into stable highway behavior. It also supports precise steering response in cornering situations. The platform allows for rear-wheel drive and hybrid configurations. This flexibility supports multiple powertrain strategies. Exterior design remains one of the LC's defining characteristics. The overall shape retains a low, wide, and elongated profile. Lexus continues to emphasize sharp body lines and sculpted surfaces. The spindle grille remains a central visual element. For 2026, subtle revisions improve aerodynamic efficiency. Lighting elements use slimmer profiles and updated internal graphics. The proportions prioritize visual balance over aggressive minimalism. Design inspiration continues to draw from Japanese craftsmanship principles. This includes attention to symmetry and surface transitions. Compared with earlier versions, details appear more restrained. This reflects changing luxury design preferences. The LC's dimensions place it firmly in the Grand Touring category. Overall length remains slightly under 5 meters. Width and wheelbase emphasize stability and interior space. Compared to competitors like the BMW 8 Series, the LC is similarly sized. It is larger than many traditional sports coupes. However, it remains smaller than full-size luxury sedans. This balance supports long-distance comfort. Interior packaging prioritizes driver-focused ergonomics. Rear seating remains limited and best suited for occasional use. Powertrain options continue to focus on refinement and consistency. The primary engine remains a naturally aspirated 5-litre V8. This engine produces approximately 470 horsepower. It is paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission. Shift calibration prioritizes smoothness over aggressive response. In some markets, a hybrid variant is also available. This uses a V6 engine combined with electric motors. Total system output approaches 350 horsepower. The hybrid focuses on efficiency and reduced emissions. It complies with tightening regulatory standards in Europe and Asia. Fuel economy improves significantly compared to the V8 model. However, performance remains adequate for daily use. No fully electric version is currently planned. Lexus appears cautious about electrifying this specific model. This reflects concerns about weight and driving character. The 2026 LC fits into Lexus's global lineup as a flagship coupe. It sits above mainstream sedans and SUVs in pricing and positioning. It complements models like the LS and LX in symbolic importance. The LC is designed for buyers seeking long-term ownership. It appeals to customers who value craftsmanship over trend-driven features. It is not intended for frequent model switching. Instead, it supports extended ownership cycles. This aligns with Lexus's broader brand strategy. The 2026 LC represents continuity rather than reinvention. It reflects careful engineering and measured evolution.
Elite music is fire.